In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to pick colors from an image in Figma. Whether you've pasted a photo onto the canvas, you're working with an image fill inside a shape, or you just need to match a brand color from a bitmap, I'll walk you through the fastest and most reliable way to sample colors and keep them consistent across your design. Start by selecting the layer whose color you want to change. This could be a shape's fill, a text color, or a stroke. In the right sidebar, open the color picker by clicking the color swatch under Fill, Stroke, or Text, depending on what you're changing. With the color picker open, press the I key to activate Figma's eyedropper. On Windows, it's I. On Mac, you can also use Ctrl+C or I. Move your cursor over the image on your current page and hover to preview the color under your pointer. You'll see the values update live as you move. If you prefer different formats, press Tab to cycle through Hex, RGB, HSL, or HSB while you're hovering. When you're ready, click to sample the color, and it will immediately apply to your selected fill, stroke, or text. If you want to capture that color for reuse rather than just applying it once, you can save it as a color style or a color variable right as you sample. Activate the eyedropper again. While hovering over the color you want, hold Command+Shift on Mac or Control+Shift on Windows, then click. A modal will appear giving you the option to create a color style or a color variable from the sampled color. Pick the one that fits your workflow. Styles are great for quick, consistent reuse, while variables are perfect when you need semantic naming and theme flexibility. Either way, you'll have a single source of truth you can apply across components and pages. Here are a few practical tips to make sampling more accurate. Make sure the image is actually on the canvas of the current page. Figma can't sample from files or windows outside that page. If your image is applied as a fill inside a shape, no problem. Just open the fill color picker first, then use the eyedropper as usual. Zoom in when you need to land on a specific pixel edge, and keep an eye on the preview to avoid unintended gradients or anti-aliased borders. Finally, remember that screenshots and images with different color profiles can shift values slightly, so double-check the final numbers before locking them in as a standard.